question.
I was going to say, you're going.
I don't have a question, but...
You're beaming.
Yeah.
We like your beam. You're glowing.
I'm glad to be here. I'm happy to be here.
Yes. What has been happening in your life? What have you been creating? Because you are creators, yes? You all know you're creators. What have you been creating?
I guess more positivity in my life, more...
Yes. We see that. Do you all see that in her? Yes. Mm-hmm. It is a glow, and you can expand it. You know what your aura is, yes? Your energy around your body. It is not just your physical body, and so you can play with your aura and your energy that you're giving out, and others in your midst will start feeling it, and they will start wanting to give you things because they like you, because they feel your positive energy, yes?
Yes.
Yes? What else have you been creating?
I don't know. I just feel great. I feel like I'm vibing high, like
Yes.
opportunities are endless for me. That's how I feel.
Are you saying yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And I'm reminding myself to rise whenever I feel negative, you know,
It's working then.
Yes, it really is. I mean, I can't pinpoint why, but I don't know, there's change happening.
It is, as we would like to say, we see some self-love entering in. And that has been a long time in coming, yes. At a deep, deep level, suddenly you know who is.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
And that is what we feel from you. So more of that.
Absolutely.
What is it that you would like to make manifest into form? Is there something or someone? Have you given it some thought?
I have, yes. I am trying to make some moves with my career to have more work-life balance and be able to reach out into my creative side and potentially someday hopefully make that my livelihood.
Yes.
So,
And so we would like to tinker with this, okay? Because your words are powerful. We want you to dwell in that picture, not someday.
okay.
Because as long as you say it's potentially going to happen someday, you're literally pushing it away from you.
Okay.
You are living a creative life now, yes?
Yes.
And it can be more and more creative the more you dwell in it, the longer you are there.
Right. I already can see that happening.
Yes, and you understand, as we have explained before, that there are all kinds of dimensions happening all at the same time.
Right.
And so there is another Rachel who is already living that creative lifestyle. What does she feel like? She is even more empowered.
Right.
She is in love with herself times 10.
Right.
That is what we want you to amp it up to. You understand?
Yeah.
So when you amp it up, perhaps there's even more that you see beyond your career, because once you check that off the list, then what?
Right.
And so we want you to move beyond to the next step, because that is already happening. That is in motion. Also check your use of the word trying. Trying implies that you are always trying. It's hard work.
Right.
I must make this happen. It is old thinking. We are not picking on you because you all do it.
Right.
Even Michelle does it all the time. I'm trying. How does that feel? I'm trying to make this happen, and someday maybe I will. Versus, I know creative opportunities dwell in me. I choose to live a life that inspires me and others. You speak in your head in terms of it already happening because it is, not because you want it to. So many of you spiritual creatures keep saying that, and yet you still offer the vibration. You see that perhaps maybe it won't ever happen. Right. You say it, and your energy is a different offering, you see.
Right.
And so we want you to use the use of the words, but also offer up the emotion and the energy around it. Keep pretending like a little child that it's already happening, because it is. In reality, it is. There is the highest and best version of Rachel on every given day, in every moment. And so what does she feel like? Tap into her daily. Okay. Love her some more. Tell her she can do it. Tell her she has all the power to do it. Do it from your spirit self. If you were already dead and you checked out and you're in the way station and you look down at yourself and you go, what would you be saying to yourself right now? You go, go, go,
do
go.
it, do it, do it, yeah.
Do it. Right?
Right?
And so start to do that. See yourself from the higher perspective. You are already in the way station. Now what do? You understand when you're up there, you get the feeling that you can manifest anything at any given time at will. You just think about it and it happens. What if you could do that here? What would you manifest right now? Where would you be? What would you look like? Who would be around you? Start thinking bigger is what we want you to do, because you're already doing it. And so now this is the exciting part. Do it times 10. Because what's happening is you're so happy you're just having this.
Right.
And you can sit with that. And we don't want you to move on from manifestation to manifestation, because that's no good either.
Right.
Because then you're always wanting to live in the future. And we want you to just, yes, manifest it, be happy, tell everybody about it. It doesn't matter if they think you're bragging. That is a negative word. You are enjoying your manifestation. And the right people will say, oh, that's exciting. How is she doing that? I want to do that too. I want to enjoy my manifestations. Right. And you just say how much you're loving your life. And you say, yes, 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 yes. What else could there be? Ask what if. That is what authors do and artists do. What if this happened? What if that happened? Because you see, there are millions of possibilities available to you at any given time. What are the highest and best beyond just your career? Because that is one part of who you are, yes? Right. What are the other ones? So just play with that. You don't have to answer us right now as a definitive question. But we want you to play. Make it light. Don't make it like, I need to make goals so that I try to keep them.
Right.
That is a different energy.
Right.
You don't have to do anything. This is all supposed to be fun and light, you see. And as you explore this and as you get your creative opportunities, then you can say, yes, more of this. Now what? Now what do I do? Now what do I create?
Right.
Not do, create. Because you are always here to create. When you're done creating, then you move on. And then you create in outer space. And that is a whole nother matter. And it's not even matter, because you don't create into density. You just experience it. And see, you all have that. Ooh, this is good. See, you are here to create into form. You think about things, your thoughts create matter, yes? And yet, when you are in a space where we reside, and in the way station, yes? You think about something and it doesn't become matter. It is still as if it is a dream in your mind, yes? And yet, for us, it is very real because we don't have bodies anymore. When you don't have a body, that is very real. What if, in your brain, as you're trying to create something in your mind, you are creating it just as much as if you created it into matter. You're just used to seeing things and touching things because that is the form you inhabit currently. But before you inhabited this form, you were in many, many, many different spiritual configurations, you understand? And so, when you dream, when you meditate, when you visualize, that is real. It is as real as this chair. That's why we keep hitting it. And so, dwell in that. Visualize, pretend, have fun with it. You're not doing it just for you. You're doing it for everyone because you are all connected. So don't just do this for you, because some of you will say, but that's so selfish. It's not selfish, it's self-full. You fill yourself up until you're overflowing with joy and bliss and health and abundance. Then you give others opportunity and permission to do the same. And at a soul level, you're all connected. So the happier you get, please get this. The happier you get, everyone in the collective consciousness is uplifted and happier as well. Everyone. Even those people who you think are so bad. They are touched by your experience because guess what? You have lived your bad experience life too. At one time you were all murderers, you were all thieves, you were all adulterers. So stop pointing fingers. You've all played those roles too many times. Yes, play the upper hand, always. And yet, stop focusing on all the bad. Continue to focus on the good and they will feel you. They may shy away from you. They may run away from you. And that's better for you. They won't hurt you. You are protected. And always know Don't even affirm. Just know you're always protected. You are always protected. Even if you check out, you're still protected. It might hurt a little bit, but then you are on the other side. And you've done that over and over and over again. At some cellular level, you know that. You've all died many times. And if that's the worst thing that you can fear, you've done it over and over and over again, and your soul has survived. And so there is nothing to fear. Nothing at all. You can live a life without fear. And as you do so, more wonderful, awesome, amazing, blissful things come to you. We want that for you. You are here to live a blessed life. Yes.
Yes.
You get that now.
I
You're
do.
feeling it because you're remembering it. There's a part of you that forgot. When you first came in here, you forgot. That's all it is. You had a little bit of amnesia. But we look back at your little girl self, and you were a happy little girl. Yes, you used to run around and dance. Yes, you used to dance a lot and do somersaults, and you're always moving. Yes, you're just always moving and swimming. We
Yes.
see you in water. You're like lots of water.
Yes.
Do you swim now?
Sometimes.
Now we're getting somewhere. We see a pure bliss when you are swimming. And so find a swimming pool. Find a lake. There's one up the road. Go swim in it. If you want to get that feeling of joy, because as you are in that feeling of joy and freedom, you will attract other opportunities of joy and freedom and adventure. Yes? Because that is where your excitement really lies, because you are ready for some adventure. You've been at a standstill for too long in your work.
Yes. So true.
And so as you find more freedom, it is okay to take some time off and go swim. That is your joy. That's in your particular soul lineup. You're probably a mermaid or something.
I like it.
Or a fish.
One or the other.
Do you have anything else?
No.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You want the hug?
Yes.